Welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel, everyone. This is Rich making another video on XRP today, as usual. We're going to talk about XRP today, so I hope everyone is having a fantastic day wherever they are in the world. Everyone believes that none of these businesses are still holding XRP. Smoke is the source of this. As Smart Money's wager is made public, the public company discloses its holdings in XRP. A significant change in how institutions see the asset is indicated by the first ever official confirmation of XRP in a publicly traded company's corporate treasury. According to Digital Commodities Capital Core, it has 103,000 XRP, verifying what many people in the crypto world have secretly thought. Smart Money was covertly hoarding XRP in anticipation of regulatory clarification, while regular investors became dubious throughout the protracted court struggle with the SEC. For XRP, this is the start of a new chapter. Now that the Ripple SEC lawsuit is almost over, XRP is firmly established as a utility-driven asset that complies with regulations and is prepared for widespread use. That's what was happening. As I repeatedly stated, when you sell your XRP, institutions are purchasing it. And when weak hands are shaken out, the XRP just moves from retail to the institution. Vincent Van Code Worksport is the source of this. Back in January, a publicly traded corporation declared its intention to purchase and hold Bitcoin and XRP. This is quite important, and you will see a lot more of these in the coming months. As part of their disclosure requirements, public corporations are required to publicly report this. So the good news is that we will hear about it extensively. We will also discover with whom all those NDAs are associated. Only a matter of time will pass. And as soon as that knowledge is made public, you'll either be held or quickly priced out. And I found this post to be really amazing. This is an IQ test for XRP holders. Would you rather wait to make $2 million in a single day or earn or two every second as a steady passive income? Big win, but dangerous. Which one best fits your XRP approach? A long-term buildup or a moonshot? And I've been telling you that for a long time. Since you could receive a sizable lump sum of money if you cash out your cryptocurrency, it is preferable to earn passive income. However, many people spend that money quickly. In either case, you need a strategy. Have a strategy and make the most of that money if you're going to cash out. You must also have a strategy if you want to get passive income that will allow you to live on it each month while earning more XRP. I've always stated that if I'm receiving passive income from my XRP, I want to take 20% of that money each month and immediately reinvest it in purchasing additional XRP in order to increase my wealth over time. However, in the near future, the majority of us will have to make that decision. Smoke is the source of this. There are no justifications for not participating in crypto. This is how institutions view the cryptocurrency investment possibility. Investors need to start at zero. Expert investors are raising concerns about digital assets. Anyone can purchase cryptocurrency assets using a variety of methods such as ETFs or Apple Pay. There is sufficient justification for any investor to contribute at least 1% of their portfolio to cryptocurrency, even based on superficial study and popular headlines. These days, even financial advisors are turning to cryptocurrency. Crypto will soon be offered by the banks. Institutions are entering the cryptocurrency space. You will either be left behind or you will invest now. That's the decision we have to make. Additionally, a large number of non-crypto persons will never enter this field. They simply fail to see its worth. Why people don't invest? The secret pandemic of investment failures. The majority of people fail due to lack of discipline, fear of losing money, lack of financial education, and an instant gratification mentality. Having money is a talent. Get it or stay broke. The most important quality for cryptocurrency investors is patience. You won't succeed in cryptocurrency if you lack patience, yet some individuals simply view it as a way to lock up their funds. All right, so you would rather live paycheck to paycheck and waste money on things you don't actually need than invest in something that could yield great returns. Nowadays, there are options for people to earn passive money. You could go ahead and buy, you've ever wanted with that passive income. You can borrow against cryptocurrency as well. You are able to lend your cryptocurrency. In the near future, you will be your own bank in this field. We are currently extremely close to it occurring. We are no longer in 2022. We are now approaching the maturity phase of cryptocurrency in the long-term bear market that has seen crash after crash. There will soon be regulations. Institutions are on the way. There will be widespread acceptance in this area. Before investing in cryptocurrency, many people believe they need to know everything there is to know. You don't require all of that information. You just need to understand what cryptocurrency is. Crypto wallet, what is it? How can I secure them? That's all. Don't look for ways to avoid starvation. Before investing in cryptocurrencies, some people, need to know everything there is to know about them. That's how institutions are, but they report to someone else. They must answer to the board members. However, you don't have to be an expert in cryptocurrency to succeed in this market if you're simply a regular investor. However, education is also essential. When you're carrying something like XRP, you must be aware of what you're holding. Understand its purpose. Recognize it. In this manner, you avoid selling the asset too quickly. Until it reaches ever higher price points, you keep holding it. However, before getting involved in something, individuals make things extremely complicated. People had been subjected to this for years by the financial counselors or the financial institution. You should avoid investing in cryptocurrency. It is really too erratic. They were essentially saying, I don't want to invest your money in cryptocurrency because I don't know anything about it. And because of financial planners, many people lost out on fantastic chances. You might be in charge of your own finances. Learn for yourself. Understand how to protect your cryptocurrency, and you will undoubtedly put your feelings aside while earning passive income. Nowhere do I see XRP. The quick argument and link are back. As Smoke mentioned, I do, and we have been collaborating with Chainlink. Wells Fargo is using Ripple to investigate this area. Our technology makes it possible for cryptocurrencies and fiat money to coexist. Straight from Swift's webpage. Swift's sudden desire to work together stems from their realization that the chain connection isn't the threat. Ripple and XRP pose a threat since they eliminate all fees. Eliminates every intermediary that is collecting such fees. And after a while, people will realize that they can transmit money across borders regardless of the quantity. It will only cost me less than a penny, regardless of how much you send, as little as $10 or as much as $50,000. And in the next 3 to 5 seconds, it will occur. My other option is to send $120, of which $20 goes towards fees, and then just relax and hope that the transaction takes place over the next 3 to 5 days. Swift does not consider Chainlink to be a threat because of this. Swift is unable to accomplish what Ripple achieves. Its settlement and messaging. Swift refuses to settle. Fintechs have been crucial to FedNow, according to the former president and chief executive officer of the Federal Reserve Bank of Cleveland. FedNow is the next big thing in cryptocurrency, as I mentioned, and it will launch in July. We will get our first glimpse at ISO at that point to see if it will add value to these utility-driven cryptocurrencies. Listen to it. We concentrated on obtaining the banks, Just because they're on board doesn't mean they're actually using